Hi, my name is Arlo, and this is Elemental Idea. And today we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 2. Okay, there's a couple stuff that I want to get out of the way. I didn't do a review earlier for this movie because I don't know how to feel about this movie. There is a couple stuff that I now identify about this movie, and it's one. I like it. It's a good spectacle. I like the fights. I like the effects. And I like the pace. It's way better than the first one, right? For me, they still refusing to use the Mortal Kombat song, and that is like a Superman movie without the Superman team, or Star Wars movie without Star Wars team, right? It's problematic. That's what it is. It was a problem in the first movie. It's a problem in this movie. Though that song is well paced, it's fast, and it will pump you. Right? So, like I told you, I like the fights. I kind of don't like how they killed Cole. By the way, spoilers. Sorry about that. Spoilers. I'm gonna put a little stuff for spoilers. Okay, they killed Cole, our main protagonist from the first movie. I like it because it gives gravitas to Mortal Kombat. He actually died. Someone dies in Mortal Kombat, and he have a good fight. I don't like that Shao Kahn is cheating because Shao Kahn, in his own right, is a great fighter, and that's what I would like to see. He as a great fighter, and we still don't see Shang Tsung being like a badass fighting, and that bothers me. On this, go prepare yourself. This is my issue with this movie. They changed the way the movie works to make it about Kitanaaaa, right? I don't like that. I don't like that. Go make another movie about fighters. The hero of this franchise is Liu Kang, and yeah, still doing stuff. By far, he's the best fighter, right? By far, he had the best fight with Kung Lao. That's the best fight of the movie as a whole. Hands down, was the best fight. And they have this way to bring it back, Scorpion, that I kind of don't like to. I don't like that the guy is a little old already, and you can see it like, all right, you already put it in hell dimension with power. You can get away without the actor and just fighting dude, right? Scorpion doesn't have much to do in this movie, like 2-3 lines. He fight with Moon Cybot because he's still hanging on the death of his family or whatever. That's cool. That's pretty cool. But it's just not enough. Like the fights in these kind of movies have to be top notch. Right? That's the main part, and the story is well done. And this is what I told you. You didn't know how to feel at the beginning because it's well done. If you see it like, oh yeah, this is like. All right, this is what happened to Kitanaaaa, and this is all about her. But this is the issue with that. We already know the story about Mortal Kombat, right? And even the games, the main games, try to change the story right now with Mortal Kombat 1, and it was a bust, right? Because even if you think that the story doesn't, it's not important in these fighting games because it used to. In the past, when they released Mortal Kombat, it was just a little screen with titles, and that's it. But canon that you have in your head was what was important at that time. Whatever you think that Moon Cyber did, or Scorpion, or the ninjas came from, or how you can, it was all in your mind. You build it in your mind, right? And you create that, and that was important to you. It's always important the history on this. Right, because it's just not about the fights, and I play a lot of like all games. Those fighting games, a genre that's probably dying. I don't know. They have a resurgence every year, but I don't know. I don't know if they're good or bad. I just enjoy it. I play a lot of Street Fighter 6. They went away with the World Tour, and that's the part that I enjoy the most. Creating your avatar and myself throwing Hadoukens is the best. Back to Mortal Kombat. And I'm going to talk about Street Fighter a little more. Uh, but back to Mortal Kombat. So, uh, make it the Kitanaaaa show. It messes with the story, right? Because after we create head canons, and after we create um, stories, and we actually learn the stories through the games uh, and the movies, and we have a coherent, most or less coherent story what happened, right? But there are icons that you know, like Liu Kang wins tournaments, he defeats Shao Kahn, that's an icon. Raiden is the god of the realm of Earth, and that's an icon. That's kind of stuff. Johnny Cage do the punch, and by the way, Johnny Cage, I like the actor. I like what he brings to the table. I don't like his fights, but I do like how Carl Urban actually plays John Cage because he's very close to John Cage, and that's my main character, by the way, Johnny Cage. um, I don't like they don't have powers like uh, you can give a little something because he is in one of the Mortal Kombat, one of the mains. Like I think it's 11, 10 or 11. He is like the main player. He is the one. He have family, and they give you this weird reason why he has green power. But, all right, I'm rambling. I am rambling. Yeah, that's what happened in this movie. That's mainly what happened in this movie. Uh, you see it, you enjoy it, but then something bothers you. It's like it's like this dissonant note. All right. So when you're hearing something, it's not good. It's not good because you know what is supposed to happen. Who you think is going to watch these movies? People who like the games, and this is proven. It's proven with comics, with movies. Marvel was a great exception. Um, Star Wars. The people who watch it in the past and love it in the past is the one you're gonna have in the future, bringing kids and family um, to this because I see like Star Wars is a great example. That's a generational movie, right? So dad showed to her kid, and her kid showed to his kids, and is your dad the one who take you and you watch it and teach you how to love it? When you break that link with your dad, and your dad is like, "Yeah, I'm out," right? The new generation don't care. That's how it goes. That's how meats die, right? And that's what happening with this kind of movie, right? And that's why it underperformed because when the fans come out of the theater, they're not fully satisfied. Like, oh man, I remember when I watched the first one, the 90s Mortal Kombat. That's not a great movie by all means, but for me at that time, after playing the game, that was the greatest. I watched that movie like 11 times on theaters. Um, it was amazing. I watched it with my best friend at that time. We watched it on repeat. We played the fights. We were kids basically, but we watched it a lot, and that's what you want. That's what you want, uh, and that's what you're not getting. That's why these people uh, don't get that feeling of success because we play the games. We know what is going to happen, right? We know the powers. We just wanted to see it, right? And this is the same here. You just wanted to see it in a big screen, right? And yeah, we don't want anything super weird or new. And yeah, and there is also a fact. Usually, girls don't play fighting games or don't like this kind of stuff. Right? It's like if you take the Barbie movie and you just catering to a bunch of dudes, uh, you're cutting out the people who's gonna watch your movie. Right? And that's the truth. About the movie itself, like I told you, the fights are good. The story is well paced. Just that change, and it's not bad done. It's great. Uh, the stuff is not is not what Mortal Kombat is. It's not the story of Mortal Kombat, and that's what it is. That's the main issue with this movie. In another note, we have Street Fighter coming soon, and I got the feeling it's gonna be the same issue. It's gonna be the same issue that they grab because Street Fighter is all about Ryu and Ken. Right? If you don't believe that and you don't understand that, the game's probably not. but the story is all about Ryu and Ken. At least the story that people actually care, right? The Street Fighter 3, when it come out, they have to put Ryu and Ken in the game because it's the ones that people like, right? Even if don't play it like competitive and whatever it is, but they have to be in the game. Those two are the game, okay? Those are the two main characters that you cannot take out, okay? Those are the ones people play at the first, and they love it. And same with me, right? And I think they're trying to do the same with Street Fighter movie. They're trying to put Chun-Li front and center, and make it her story. And you can see in the trailers a little bit here now. And I'm pumped because I like Street Fighter a lot, but I see these little cracks like Ryu is not a fighter anymore. The whole history of Ryu is that he's a fighter. There's nothing else that he cares about. He's like Goku in this sense. I just want to fight and that's it. Whatever else is secondary. That's Ryu too. And in this movie, it's not like that. I don't care too much what is how they like it, but what I don't like is that Chun-Li is recruiting these people. And also a little issue with casting. I want to see all these guys how they fight because fights are important in this movie. It's also important to know what the line is, and I think they're missing. All right, so those are my thoughts. Probably I will do a lot of little quick review or ideas or whatever about Street Fighter. But Mortal Kombat 2, that's what I think. It could be a great movie. It went to average, even a little lower than average. It's just for that, right? And a lot of people agree with me because you see how it went. My name is Arnold. Check out here, or here. See you want to see more. Yeah. Bye.